And then there is the nature of mind, which has the conditioned habit of pulling attention away, always into what is external. Its nature is that it is conflict producing, creates the experience of a world of me and other. While the particulars have their own unique flavor for every player, the fundamentals are all the same. They build a story that creates the experience that peace and happiness is derived from what is outside. You know, the nature of thought is that it pulls attention into the outer world. Even the body is recognized to be the outer world when the habit begins to settle inside the feeling of the heart. The feeling of what is inside, when the habit of following mind begins to free itself, is that there is this very gentle, benevolent, soft, alluring pull into something so sweet, whole, something so safe and comfortable, inviting, something so warm, so soft, so whole and alive. And then there is the nature of mind, which has the conditioned habit of pulling attention away, always into what is external. Its nature is that it is conflict producing, creates the experience of a world of me and other. While the particulars have their own unique flavor for every player, the fundamentals are all the same. They build a story that creates the experience that peace and happiness is derived from what is outside. And it goes on seeking to manipulate the external to find that peace and happiness. Yet it is also contrary. It will tell a story when the attention starts turning inside, may speak stories of agitation, boredom, stories of tired of trying so hard. But it is all just part of the machinery that is only recognized when the habit of movement away from yourself occurs. The nature of what is purely whole, what is truly desired, what is absolutely complete in and of itself, lives within. Eternity lives within. God, the Atman, it lives within. As one begins falling within the habit of needing anything, even in the slightest way, from what was perceived to be external, falls away. Not because of some courage, but because of the recognition that everything pure, everything whole, everything of beauty lives inside of you. Even the sweetest external connection at a certain point, if it is experienced as external and not arising from within you, dilutes the beauty. There is no identity in the feeling that lives within. There is no small self in the feeling that lives within. There is nothing unique or separate. It is immediate because it is real. What is delayed is what is called external. What is delayed is contrivance. It takes time to create the contrivance, and thus there is a delay. What lives inside is immediate. It's always there. Conditioned habit is to constantly be following stimulation that is pulling the attention away. Part of the stimulation, when there begins to be a willingness to let go, will speak stories about how difficult it is, how much work it is, how challenging it is. It's inherent in the mechanics of every program, but it is just part of the program. It has nothing to do with reality. The feeling of what lives within is not challenging, difficult, arduous. It is whole and beautiful. It is pure sweetness, pure kindness. It is everything. The only thing. All that is at play is this growing beauty and the habit of distraction, which has to draw upon more and more sophisticated means to hold the possibility of drawing the attention away. There is this moment which is immediate, which lives within. When you feel what is within, you feel what is everywhere. Because the deepest seeing is it is not really within, it is just the habit is so strong to externalize, to move away from. And the breaking of that habit is the turning the attention to the feeling that is not away from. And it is severed most directly by feeling within, which is immediately recognized to not be away from, as opposed to within, to be at no distance, to not be in the arena of depth perception, of perception. In the feeling that is within, there are no thoughts. There is no perception. There is no time. There is pure love. The immaculate taste of what has never been blemished. The willingness to make bargains with the mind's habits begins to weaken. As the beauty begins to flower more and more, as the attention begins to wander less and less, as the eternal flavor of your being begins to slip from the background into the foreground, and the point of reference from the foreground into the background. All of which appears over the play of time as relationship with it begins to disintegrate. and what is unchanging, what is immediate, begins consuming the illusion of separation, the habit of time, and all of the mental tendencies of distraction. And it is all about this moment. It's all there ever is. Falling into the feeling within, the warmth, the invitation within. Allowing everything that appears to move to take care of itself. Falling into the simplicity of your essential nature. So simple,